Hello and welcome back to Golden Gaming. Welcome back to Harvestella, episode 4. We are about to engage with the Sea Slide. The Sea Slide. Oh dear, my celestial vessel is beginning to make quite a ruckus. Is it responding to something? Honestly, I haven't a clue. Hold on. That was faster than I expected. What the hell have you done to the Sea Slide? What is Geist's plan? We do not need to explain ourselves to the likes of you. Joining hands with a human. I thought better of you, Dianthus. Don't tell me you've forgotten your masters. I suppose I'm just not in it as much of a hurry to meet our makers as you are. Like I care. I have orders from Geist to eliminate all risks to the plan. If you insist on standing in my way, then allow me to tear your ghost from its shell, Dianthus. Break gauge. There are 4 types of attributes the bosses are weak against. Attack them with their weak attribute that fills up the break gauge. When the break gauge is full, you enter the break state, and the amount of damage you can inflict increases. Breaking 2 adjacent break gauges will cause a double break, further increase the amount of damage you can deal.
If you choose to be a hindrance, then you will be removed.
I can't remember how to sprint. Oh yeah.
You think you're a match for me? I suggest performing a break.
I don't know what a break is. Give me a sec.
The enemy
Not that one.
is weakened. If we're wasting my firepower, now is the time to do it.
2.
Fire! You're wasting your time. Fire! At this rate, your chances of survival are looking precarious.
I think I'm very dead. Eat the sandwich. Move, 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 move.
Shoot!
I have no more sandwich.
You fight well, Dianthus. Shoot!
Then eat the mushroom.
You have my gratitude. Take
Run. Boss special technique. Gauge will appear when the boss is going to use a special technique. You can get rid of it by attacking the boss. Removing the gauge will lower the power of the special technique or stop the boss in its tracks.
I will tear your ghost from its shell. Target is gathering energy. You must act accordingly. Enough games.
Well, I thought I could eat the mushroom.
Think you're a match for me?
Oh, it's next day already, for God's sake. The same cutscene as last time. We're going to just do this until we do it. Every time you die, you get experience. Or every time you fall asleep, you get experience. And it'll make us stronger. It seems to be magic is the best way of dealing with that thing. Price has gone up. I wonder what she does when you run out of money. It's also 12 PM. This time we're going to take these carrots with us, I think. Oh, that one doesn't work, does it? We shall drop off any... Aha. You can stay, you can stay, you can stay. Alright. Fortunately, it's going to be really quick to get back to where we were. Yeah, we've got sword selected. We don't want sword selected. We want that selected. Joy. I think this time we skipped the cutscene. Yes, we've seen it already.
If you choose to be a hindrance, then you will be removed. I suggest performing a break. The enemy is weakened. If we're going to combine firepower, now's the time to do it.
Why did you run across it?
You think you're a match for me? You fight well, Dianthus. At this rate, your chances of survival are looking precarious. You have my gratitude. Fire! Shoot! I will tear your ghost from its shell.
I don't know who's fighting us.
Target is gathering energy. You must act accordingly. Shoot! Enough games.
Really? That's what I'm looking for. And we're dead again.
You think you're a match for me?
I don't like either of those. Like, the magic's not quick enough. Right. Oh, that was stupid. Yeah. Okay. Okay. X and Z. Right. Third time's a charm. Everything else has been cut out if we succeed.
Then you will be removed.
I would like to know how to dash.
You think you're a match for me? I suggest performing a break. The enemy is weakened. If we're going to combine firepower, now's the time. You're wasting your time.
Okay.
You have my gratitude.
What are we trying to do here?
Fire. You fight well, Dianthus. Great. Your chances of survival are looking precarious. You're wasting your time. Fire. I will tear your ghost from its shell. Target is gathering energy. You must act accordingly. Enough games. You have my gratitude. Think you're a match for me? I will erase you. I will tear your ghost from its shell. Target is gathering energy. You must act accordingly. There, enough games. You have my gratitude. Shoot! Fire! Shoot! So this is where it ends.
Third time. 3 times. So I lost. No matter, the wheels have already been put in motion. Geist will rebuild the true world upon this star. The planetary nightmare has begun. What will be left in its wake, those caught up in it, cannot possibly know. We holders of the ultimate intelligence are no difference. Don't forget, Dianthus. Our intelligence is all for the benefit of our masters. I'm sorry, you've been caught up in this because of me. I'm just glad I could help. Worry not. I am a generous cryptid. Geist, what the hell is he planning? Who is Geist? Geist is my comrade, who you humans choose to call the Omens. I don't know his goal, but there's no denying it will cause irreparable damage to this star. What do you mean damage? Tusk, I think I said too much. Arya. She doesn't appear to have any life-threatening injuries. For now, though, I must do something to calm the sea slide. Is there anything I can do to help? No, I appreciate the offer, but this is where we part ways. Oh, before I forget. Thank you, human, for helping me. He's gone. Dianthus has left the party. That is not a place that you can enter, I'm afraid. Ah, it finally relented. Well then, I guess I ought to take you and the girl back home. What, you're from Leth? At the foot of the ravine? Correct. Isn't it terribly far from here? I've done everything I can for now. All we can do now is let her rest and wait. But you got wrapped up in quite the mess, didn't you? Trapped in the middle of a lover's quarrel between two omens. The townsfolk grew pretty anxious when the seas light started shining again. Thank goodness it's settled. The omenons have calmed it down. Why would a... Still, to hear of omens fighting one another, that's quite the story. I didn't think it was even possible. At any rate, I'm sorry you had to deal with something so troublesome. You must be exhausted. Get some rest. Sleep in the bed. Use bed. I'm here again. Oh, you're awake. What happened? I was going to that stone. So why am I back here? You explain what happened. I was abducted? What on earth? I don't remember a thing. It's probably due to exhaustion. Exhaustion? Is that what Crest told you? Sorry, I'm letting myself get worked up when I should be trying to recover. It looks like there are a lot of different forces at play here. I'm going to go to sleep. The Omen before. I don't know what role they had for me in their plan, but you still came to my rescue, despite having no idea what you were getting yourself into. Thank you for helping me. That's chapter 2 complete. And, oh. Reward. Better than nothing. Kenrick, wake up. Ah! Who are you? Who am I? You came into contact with that stone, didn't you? How did it feel? I'm not sure. That's understandable. There's still a lot you have to learn about this world. There's nothing worse than getting caught up by information you should have known from the beginning. This world is nothing but an image you've conjured in your own mind. As in heaven and hell. They are whatever you make them. Keep that in mind. I am wandering in my imagination. Something's going on outside. Hey! You hear a voice coming from the farm. Hey, over here. A pair of legs buried in the ground is talking to you. What happens if I touch it? I'll pretend I didn't see that. Ooh, that's creepy. I'll bear with the rest. Hey, that tickles. Hey. Ah ha ha ha. There's no time to be messing around. You're meant to be helping me out of here. Don't you have any common sense? The legs are still talking. Let's help them. Fairy. Gasp. Finally. What took you so long? Fairies have things to do, you know. Who are you? Me, as you can see, I'm a fairy. Convincing. Oh yeah. It's finally finished, despite that little hiccup. I'm going to seal the farm now. What do you mean seal? Well, you know that shiny dust started falling all of a sudden. It's not the season for that yet, so I was performing the dance of protection to seal your farm off from it. Aren't you glad? Anyway, so I was doing the dance when this horse with a weird horn came up charging me at full speed. That's how I ended up in the ground. Can you believe that horse? Oh, I'm mad just thinking about him. Acting all pompous because that stupid horn. Hey, here's an idea, horse. Why don't you try growing some opposable thumbs before you start thinking about a horn? The fairy seems to have protected the farm from quietus. How can I repay you? Don't worry about it. I'm exhausted after all that. I'm going to take a little rest inside. Are you okay, Kenrick? You look alright. You went outside in quietus like it was nothing. Doesn't quietus come between seasons? We don't know what brought it on so suddenly this time. We wouldn't normally expect it around now. The Order said they were going to go back to the winter seaslight at their headquarters as it was acting strange. I wonder if that's something to do with how the seaslight lit up yesterday, or maybe the world is just going haywire. Anyway, I'm glad to see that you're looking well. I'm going to check the rest of the village now. Ooh! Is this a beetle? Kenrick, where are you? Sounds like Area is looking for me. Oh, while we're here. No, oh, you idiot. Oh, okay. You can't harvest those while story's going on. I get it. Aye, what's that? A bug? Is that a bug? Oh no, I hate bugs. Excuse me. How dare you? I'm not a bug. Look at those creepy legs. It flies. Or is that some kind of ancient moth? Why are they so huge? Ancient moth. Hello, look at me. I'm not scary at all. What are you doing? Calm down. What are you doing? Kenrick, why did you bring this fruit fly into the house? Now I'm a fruit fly. Look, she's not a bug. She's a fairy. Fairy? Oh yeah, you're not a bug. Of course I'm not. How rude. So fairies did exist at some point then. But they don't exist in my time. So they must have gone extinct somewhere along the line. Well, that's unsettling. What's up with this human? What's a fairy doing inside the house anyway? You explained to Arya about the fairy. You found her buried in your farm just now. That's a pretty far-fetched sequence of events, but I'll take your word for it. So apart from the fact that she's a fairy, she's otherwise an identified stranger in your home, correct? But that's not true. I'm the great fire fairy. Ruler of the world's fire. Huh? You, the great fire fairy. You don't have a strong presence. You, great fire fairy? Yes, I am. Got a problem with that? Yeah, sure. Of course you're the great fire fairy. So what business does a great fairy like you have with Kenrick? It's an emergency. The world is in danger at this very moment. The whole world? Yes, since yesterday there's been no sign of any of the other great fairies. I bet it's because how the seaslight lit up. Since then all the other seaslights must be acting strange too. Crest mentioned earlier. The Order said they had to go back to the winter seaslight as the headquarters as it was acting strange. Right, so I assume the spring and summer seaslights are acting up too. It must be having terrible effect on my fellow fairies. Fairies are connected to the seaslight? What happens if the fairies disappear? They're connected to the seaslight. Connected! We made the seaslight. In other words, we are the powers behind everything in this world. And you're in charge of fire, so let me guess. The other three are earth, water and wind. Yes, how did you know? That's right. The great water fairy made the summer seaslight, wind made spring, and earth made winter. If anything happened to us, the world's four powers would all be thrown off balance. It would wreak all kinds of havoc. How did you make the sea slide? Sorry, it's very complicated. I could explain until my wings fell off, and you still wouldn't understand. What about till they fell off? I could pluck them off for you. Anyway, the point is, I need someone to go to each sea slide and save my fellow fairies. And you chose Kenrick. Well, he does have an altruistic side to him, I suppose. But he's not falling for that tall tale, are you? The world could be in danger. That's right. See how this is how humans should be. I know it's not much, but in return, I can help you out with your farm work. I'm sure the great fairies would gladly join too if you saved them. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh well, do as you please. I have an idea why you fairies went extinct. Karma's coming back round to bite you. Just wait. Hey, where are you going? Does it matter? What's wrong with her? Oh well. So anyway, what do you say? Should I say that as a yes? Sure. Phew, I was hoping you'd say that. Well, first things first, could you make me a pact? That was your first time living with a fairy. A pact is what formalises our connection. It's a kind of like a name. So you could assign one for me, something suitable for a little fire fairy. Juno is the default, I think. I don't know. We will change. We're going to go with Nisa. Nisa. Not bad. You have taste. Anyway, nice to meet you. As I mentioned earlier, the other fairies are at the respective sea slides. To get to the sea slide from here, you go east for the spring sea slide, south for summer, and west for winter. It's up to you where you'd like to go first, but I recommend starting with the spring sea slide. For a number of reasons, now never mind. Well then, I'll be here on the farm if you ever need anything. Come ask me if you have any questions. And she's gone. Open the door. Can I do my... No, I can't. Don't tell me. You agreed to help that fairy, didn't you? I met a few do-gooders like you in my era, but sadly, it didn't end well for any of them. The ones who worked hard for the sake of humanity, and for what really mattered, deserved the most happiness. But the society we were born into didn't reward them that way. It was the honest people who suffered. The more genuine hard-working you were, the harder your life was. Then lazy people would see that and feel better about themselves, thinking it was no use to work hard. Why waste energy on something you can't change? At least we were all going down together. That's what they thought. What do you think? Me? I don't know. I don't believe everything that fairy said, but she was right about this era being in crisis right now. I knew it when I saw that quietus, if that's what you call it. I can't tell you anything more specific than that. I told you why. If I give you information from the future, and that changes the course of events that leads to the said future, I might never exist. A time traveller's life depends on how they handle their information. On the other hand, if I don't say anything, that will make no progress. It's hard to balance to strike. It's a hard balance to strike. Anyway, you're going to the other sea slide, right? I want to come too. Trying to go back to your era, you want to help the fairies. Don't you want to go back to your era? That's going to be complicated. My goal hasn't changed. I still want to get back to my time period. But I have a feeling that me being here now is somehow related to the fact that there's a crisis in this time period. I might find a way to get home by learning more about these stones. It's still just a theory at this stage, but... Besides, I owe you one. I don't remember what I did. Sigh. You're not all there, are you? Anyway, let me know when you're heading to the stones, okay? She's now in the party. So, awakens heightened powers. We acquired the Assault Savant job class. Job that utilizes science and martial arts. It can use skills to switch attributes and effects of its regular attacks. Why don't we go and gather information around left for now? We better have even a little information before going to the other seas light. We're also going to do some harvesting. We do have some seeds, that's good. We're going to sell that, sell that, sell that. I don't know how much money we've got, but not as much as we had. And grass. I don't really see the point in growing grass. Right, what we are going to do is we're going to go into town. At the very least, try to buy some seeds.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh. A Corneliu merchant has set up shop in Left Village. You can purchase pets and ride them to travel across the world map faster or livestock to raise at your home. You need a small pen in order to own livestock. You can put in a request for the renovator to build you one. Try buying a pet or some livestock from the Corneliu merchant. And then we've got quests, we've got character story. Right, this is I think where the game properly begins. Right, so as we see those, we're going to register them. $50 minutes. Let's talk to this these children. Gotcha, you'll never catch the corner. You always catch up to me so fast. I want to play hide and seek next. There's no way you can beat me at that. Here, bring it on. No, I'm sorry. I have to get home. Oh, come on. I've only played one game. I know, I'm sorry. I'll see you both tomorrow. Psh, what's with that lately? It's not even dark out yet. I want to play hide and seek. Oh, Kenrick. Hey, you two having fun? We were, but then Malika had to go home. Guess we may as well do the same. Come to think it, Malika's been like this for a few days now, huh? It's not even dinner time yet. Neither. What's up with that? Maybe she has chores. No, I don't think Malika's the type to help out with chores. She loves playing games too much. I think Kenrick's onto something though. There must be a reason. Hey Van, do you think that maybe Malika's just super mad at us? What's going into you? Why would she... You know, I think you might be right. See, I thought so too. Would she play with you if she was upset? Pa, Kenrick, you really don't know anything about girls, do you? It's totally her way of getting our attention, duh. But we've got to do something. The whole situation is seriously cutting into our playtime. Do you really think she'd stop being mad at us if we do something now? Quit being such a weenie. We've got to be willing to put in the work and find out. This calls for Operation Super Sorry. Don't think it's a bit extreme. No, yeah. Easy for you to say, Kenrick. You've never seen Malika when she's angry. And now you're in on it too, Kenrick. That's right. You know the code name. Welcome to the Shared Destiny Corps. Okay, time to strategize. So, what do you guys think we should do? Why not just apologize to her? Are you nuts? My dad apologizes to my mum all the time, but it never works. Oh, so you think saying sorry will magically make everything better? And then she gets even more mad. Sounds like something Malika would say. Why don't we try giving her something nice instead? Sure, alright. Let's give her a gift. Just remember, Van, let's try looking for something at the place we found the other day. Good idea. Kenrick, we're just heading outside of town to the New Old Step. And we ain't coming back till we found something Malika will like. See you there. Oh well, kids are dead. Something. Talk. The Buller's Requiem. I'm afraid we don't sell anything like that here. I see, that's quite a shame. I was sure I would be able to find one if I came here. But all is not lost. I was able to find something even better by coming here. Really? We have something that rare? Indeed. You don't often find ladies graced with beauty such as yours in any old village. Why, I... What's this? Excuse me. Oh, you have quite an interesting scent. Scent? Apologies. I was just curious. You have a peculiar air about you. So, do you need my wares or not? You came all the way from Harvestella, right? Ah, that's right. It looks like you don't have the mechanism I need after all. Mechanism? Oh, I'm sorry. I should introduce myself. The name is Hein. I tend to inhabit Harvestella Atelier. You can find Harvestella south of here. It's quite a peaceful little port town. Rather, it was. It's grown busier since that event with the Sea's Light and Lorelai's appearance. Anyway, it looks like I'm done here. Do stop by the atelier if you find yourself in Harvestella, won't you? Okay. Should have known the inventor would be an oddball. I think we're better off looking for someone with a more secure job. Speaking of which, there's a cute guy from Nemia I see at Cress's clinic sometimes. Right, there just seem to be quite a few little jobs. We won't go there yet. We're going to go up here-ish. See, I would say that's an important place to be able to teleport to. Chapter 3A, The Heaven's Egg. No man, I'm sorry for being such a bother. It's no problem at all. Though I must say I was surprised considering I'd just given Istina some medicine from Nemia town too. Don't tell me something's going on around at the orphanage. No, it's nothing like that. Oh, welcome. Would you give me a moment? I'm just dealing with another client. Oh man. Thank you for waiting. Are you from Left Village? Kinda no? This is Kenrick. He lives nearby, but he's seen his fair share of trouble. It's nice to meet you. Likewise, the name's Asel. He came all the way from Nemia town. Nemia town? Well, that's because there isn't a doctor as skilled as you there, Dr. Cress. Where's Nemia? Oh, that's right, you must not know. Nemia is east of here, sitting pretty close to the spring seas light. It's a beautiful town filled with cherry blossoms. Definitely recommend going there. Going to see them for yourself sometime. Well, actually, I might not be the best time for sightseeing. Something happened. We've been having some trouble. Seeing some strange occurrences ever since the seas light was acting up not long ago. It caused a few injuries amongst those who were investigating the egg. They're investigating an egg. So this strange structure called Heaven's Egg appeared next to the seas light, and ever since then... Hey Chris, I brought the ingredients you asked for. Thank you, Dim. I just need to make these and... all done. Your medication is ready, Asil. Thank you so much. In that case, I'll just be heading back. Dr. Gress, Mr. Dim, and Kenrick. I hope we can meet again soon. Dr. Cress, Mr. Dim. So the spring seems like is in Nemia. What's a Heaven's Egg? Did he pique your interest? Anything to do with the seas light, huh? You need to meddle in other people's businesses. Your need to meddle in other people's business is unparalleled. If you want to go sticking your nose in their troubles, then that's on you. You want to fix it, right? I wouldn't say that. You can find Nemia Town to the east of left, just beyond the north step. Tell Asil I said hello if you decide to go. Which one was the suggested one to go to? Glad you're okay. You're both okay. I'd appreciate it if you didn't try to worry me so much in the future. That's right. I'll let aside from the numerous reasons, but you're due another health exam. Send you a letter when the time comes. Try not to forget. Okay, boss. And what? I got stuck. We're gonna go through here and see what this is. I see. This is a giant monolith, isn't it? I bet this has something to do with what's been going on lately. What are you doing? Oh, do you live in this village? Kinda. My name's Shrika Viramant. I'm a missionary from the Seaslight Order. The Seaslight has been acting strange recently, hasn't it? I'm looking into it now. I actually came to this village just before that happened because I heard a meteor landed here. I wanted to see it. Do you know anything about it? Apparently we can't go in there now. We can't go in there now. Well, that means there was a time when we could. How come you know so much anyway? You're not just a plain old villager, are you? You say you're investigating the Seaslight. I see, so you're not a villager, you're a traveller. Just a Shrika. It's about time we got going. Already? Well, alright. I figured a few things out anyway. See you later, traveller. I'll be in the holy capital in the west, so come visit me if you're in the area. Although, you're investigating the Seaslight, so I'm sure we'll run into each other again. You're wondering why. It's pretty obvious why. Because the Winter Seaslight is in the holy capital of Argene. Let's go. Okay. Bye-bye. I think while we're here, activate that. Okay. Actually, I did want to check see if there are any other teleporters around. Got this one here. I do want to go buy some seeds. 5. How much gold do we have? We're gonna get the backpack. And then bum, 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 bum. 4, 5. I don't know how many spaces I've got. We'll get 9 of those, and we'll get like 3 of those. I just want to have a look round. Yeah, I would have put a teleporter here, I think. Back to the farm quickly. The fairy is shouting things at me. And
There's a letter here for you.
oh, there's a letter here for me. There's quite a few. Okay. Greetings, citizens. It's come to our attention that there has been a growing sense of mistrust in monolite among citizens in recent days. However, the monolite is an essential part of all citizens' lives and represents no danger. We advance against needless worrying. Castle Lewis Intelligence Division. A sandwich a day. Looks like the time has come. I noticed you've been heading outside of the village a lot recently. I heard it was the Hagen Canyon, of all places. You know, there's a whole bunch of monsters lurking about that way. You must be having a bear of a time getting through with that twig you call a weapon. If I'm right, then you stop by my place, you hear? It's like I told you when we first met. There'll be a time when you need a weapon. That time is now. I'm worried about those two. How are you keeping, Kenrick? I'm relieved to see that you're getting used to the village. Have you met Van and his pals yet? You usually see the 3 of them charging around town, but I've noticed something not quite right between them lately. I'd like you to have a chat with them and lend them a hand if they need it. These old bones aren't what they used to be. I'm sure you're more than capable of helping them through this pickle. And more. Yesterday's unexpected illumination in the Seaslight has been recorded across the whole kingdom. This is indeed a state of emergency. The area surrounding the Seaslight are currently affected with increased monster activity. Castle Lewis is responding to the state of emergency with an urgent investigation. We advise citizens to use their discretion and avoid the Seaslight. The monolite may still be used for everyday needs. Once again, the Seaslight poses no immediate threat to life unless close contact is made. Okay, right. Farm is set up. Apparently we should go see the blacksmith. Although, if we have a look at E. What do we got here? Star crystal. That doesn't say anything about crafting, although I need to be able to make a crafting thing first. Oh, it's a cooking I don't have, isn't it? Yeah, we'll go.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, fairy. Okay, I think we've got 3... Oh, hello. Missions. Wow, this is some meadow. My first time seeing a view like this. Your first time? Yeah, we pretty much lost all our scenery like this in my time. Still, there's a good number of monsters prowling around here. We need to get past this meadow if we're to reach Nemea, and it isn't going to be easy. We're going to want to take our breaks as we go, so we don't wear ourselves out. But oh look, Kenrick. That place would be perfect for taking a break. I don't see any monsters around at all. The sooner we spot areas like that, the better. Let's keep an eye out for them going forward. You ready to take a break? I think we should. We don't know what's waiting for us up ahead. Let's take the opportunity to rest while we have it. We should be able to enjoy a relatively relaxed meal too. You can't do that much on an empty stomach, right? Let's see what kind of meal we can make. Break time! You can take a break when you see a Motus monolight. Choose a meal to enjoy with your party members. It's a good chance to learn their favourite meal and see another side to them. The meals you eat during break time have more heightened effects than usual. You can take a break once a day, only at Motus Moonlight within the dungeons. Okay, I think we've run out of time. Are you ready to keep going? Okay. Nice. So, there should be kids around here somewhere.
Let's get this over with.
So, she's more aggressive, I think. So, she takes their...
That was a good workout.
And... grab all the things. Talk to the boys. Kenrick, you came. Alright, commencing Operation Super Sorry. Wait a second, man. We haven't even decided what the present's going to be yet. Good point. Dad says girls like pretty stuff, so maybe she likes something pretty too. Pretty stuff. Oh. We can look for a pretty stone or something near the rocks. Nice, okay. I guess decided. All that's left is to find one. Kenrick, do you have the right tools for the job? Of course. Alright, nice work, recruit. Okay, roll out. This is why I don't talk to children in games. Find anything yet? Nothing. How about you? There's something on the floor. What's that, for real? Well, you did it. Nicely done, Kenrick. You deserve a reward for your services. So pretty. There's no way Milika can stay mad at us if we give her this. Then we can go back to playing just like we used to. We should give this to her straight away. You're right. Let's head back to Leth and meet up again in front of the inn. Bye, children. Anyway. Let's
get this over with.
let her attack that thing. And the baby. Let's... oh, that was annoying. Oh, I've been poisoned. Lovely. I'm so happy. I've just noticed the time. So, while we're slowly being sapped of our life and stamina, we'll do that. Wait, back. So, this. Probably the end, yeah. I'm going to call it here. I hope you enjoyed the bit at the beginning where we died twice doing the same thing. I'm just beginning to get back into what you need to fight in this game. Get my coordination back to how buttons work. Because yeah, I think this is like the way you switch between things and you call on magic. It's hard to remember the spells, where you keep them. And I haven't played for about a year, or just under a year. So we're going to call it there. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Leave a like if you did. If you want to laugh at me and let me know you're laughing at me, feel free to leave a comment. And yeah, I shall see you next time. But for now, cheerio.